Yo. I fucked that up. It's the infamous Sean Shaw. Lots who said 1,000 mile journey begins with one single step. And I don't know why, but I'm just looking at this like dumbass extra credits video that talks about fantasy races. I'll say this: I'm a Star Wars fan. I don't I'm not that into Lord of the Rings and high fantasy like that. More Game of Thrones than Lord of the Rings, but I respect Lord of the Rings. I respect Tolkien. I respect the movies that Peter Jackson's made. I love them. And I just have a question. Who started saying that orcs are black people? Well, this really, like, this is. Who's the dummy that started saying that? You'll find the real racist when you find out who originally said orcs are black people. Because I don't know much about Tolkien, but I could say this. Tolkien wasn't racist from what I've seen. In fact, Tolkien was a Christian. Tolkien, like, used a lot of Christian stuff in his works. So I'm like, whoever decided to say that orcs are black people and elves are white people, there's a culprit. That's the one who's starting all this. Like dumbass videos like extra credit promoting that like orcs are black people. They're racist too. Let's just call it out. That's their ignorance showing. That's their flat out ignorance showing. Because nobody thought that. Nobody thought that. That's a rumor that got started. Just like the rumor of that other dumbass rumor Magneto and Professor Xavier are like based on Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. No, they're not. No, they're not. That is stupid. That is stupid. That is just something that one person said on the internet one day and everyone just took it and ran with it. That is stupid. That is stupid. Things like this are stupid. Really, really ask yourself, when was that Malcolm X ever in the Holocaust? Exactly. So that just destroys that argument all the way through. That's just like, why? And then and plus, like, it's actually pretty sad how like I've seen a shirt with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X on it as Magneto and Professor Xavier, and it's like that's really making a mockery of like these two great men. These were our heroes. These were great heroes, and like we're just making a mockery of like we boil them down to they were cartoon characters. No, they weren't. They were real people who had real struggles, and the fact that this ties in because we take this fantasy media shit too serious. Like some things don't need to tie into the real world. We watch this fiction to escape the real world. Why do you think everyone loved Star Wars before the Force Awakens? Because it brought us all together and we all had escapism. That's why people love Lord of the Rings. That's why people like Marvel and DC Comics. The escapism and the fact that we have all this politics and stuff talk about some this race and that race and like people talking about some they've always been left leaning and always need political correctness. It's like some no. That is ignorant and that is why the content is suffering and that's why people are drawn away from it. I've been more into boxing than like comic books lately, and that's sad. I'm a comic book writer. That's real. That says a lot. But just stop buying into ignorant shit that you hear on the internet. Think twice. If you hear something like that, think twice about it. That's all I gotta say. Think twice before you believe it.